Assalamu alaikum. IELTS reading is actually a toughest task for all the students around the globe. In today's video, I would like to teach you matching paragraph headings. After watching this video, you will be perfect in matching paragraph headings. What are the techniques? I'm gonna tell you. So before going towards the video, you have to subscribe, like and share my channel. Here comes the lecture now. First of all, let's talk about matching paragraph headings. It is actually the reading lesson 1. What are the objectives? Objective is to practice matching paragraph headings to the paragraphs. A common type of IELTS reading question will ask you to select headings of the paragraph and match them to the paragraph from a text. I'll share with you a full reading text and some practice questions. At the end, there is a discussion of the answers and how you should have identified the correct match. So here are the strategies to answer the question. First of all, quickly read through the paragraph heading so you can see what they say. Second, you then look at the first paragraph. Third, often only the topic sentences needs to be read carefully because the main idea and the answers are there. You may be able to just skim the rest. Number 4, sometimes, however, the answers is not in the topic sentence and the whole paragraph need to be read more carefully. Now keep this in mind. Sometimes there are the questions and the answer of the question is on the lower line. So in this way, we have to read the paragraphs completely. Number 5, if match is not immediately obvious, move on the next one. If you think the match is not present, for example, in the first 2 lines, match is not present in the last 2 lines, then you have to move forward. Means you can go for the next paragraph also. Number 6, if you are unsure about 2 answers at first, put them both in. You may be able to eliminate one answer later if it fits another paragraph better. This is very important. So now number 7, if at the end you are still stuck between 2 answers for a question, pick which fits best. So if at the end you are still stuck between the answers for the question, pick which fits best. This is very, very important because most of the time students remain confused at which one would be better. They drag most of both of the questions with them and it becomes difficult for them. Now, things to be aware of. Number 1, there are always more choices of paragraph headings on the list than paragraphs. So be careful when matching them. This is actually the common practice. There are more headings in the paragraph, so the students may get a confusion in the brain and they become surprised at what should I write at what place. Number 2, watch out for synonyms. Often words are in the paragraph and paragraph headings will not be the same. They will be synonyms. Number 3, having a noun from a heading that is in the paragraph does not guarantee they match. You still need to read it carefully to check. This is very important. Sometimes the nouns are present and students like to feel that here's a noun and that noun must be there in the paragraph so that I'll match that there in a proper way. Impossible. Don't do that. You have to read complete. Now, one paragraph practice exercise. Before you do the full reading, we'll have a practice with 1 paragraph. Got it? 1 paragraph first, then we'll go ahead. This is the first paragraph. So I should write here. This is the first paragraph from the full reading you will do. There are only 5 choices of paragraph heading for this first one. Follow the procedure. For example, follow the procedure shown above and click on what you think is the correct answer. The topic sentence is in the red to remind you to focus on that. So I have written over here, this is actually the first paragraph of the complete paragraph that you will learn or you will read later on underneath, but before that you have to read it. The Yoruba people of Nigeria classify their towns in two ways. So this is, I have made this in a red line. What to do is, because this is actually the topic sentence, and most of the answers are present in the topic sentence. So headings are present in the topic sentence. That's why I have made it red so that you can get an idea that where to get the answer from. Number one, here are match the correct headings to the paragraph. Town facilities, colonization, urban divisions, architectural home style, or types of settlements. So which one relates with which one we'll discuss later. Now you can know, now you know some strategies and have practice with one paragraph. You can now practice matching paragraph headings with the full text. I'll tell you this later, but keep in mind there is the Yoruba people of Nigeria classify their towns into two ways. So town facilities are not present there. Colonization is not present there. Urban division, that might be an answer. So architectural home styles, that's not present there. Types of settlements, it might be the answer. So not there is a tie between these two answers, urban division and type of settlements. Matching paragraph heading practice. Read and focus on the topic sentence in the text below and then match the paragraph heading to their paragraphs. One has been done for you. That was done over there. Now question 1 to 6. Read the passage, has 7 paragraphs A to G. Choose the most suitable paragraph heading B to G from the list of headings on the right. Write the appropriate number I to IX in the text box below the headings. And it's not notable thing is actually the point to be noted is there are more paragraph headings than paragraphs, so you will not use them all. You cannot use them all. There are more the paragraphs, more headings than the paragraphs. Let's start to study this. Now use the technique. That's a very special technique. Just read first 2 lines and the last 2 lines, or the first 2 lines and last 1 line of every paragraph. But before doing that, we have to go to the questions first so that you can find what are the list of the paragraph heading present. Number 1, town facilities. In the number 1 is town facilities. There should be a paragraph, and the heading of the paragraph in the topic sentence, there should be the town facilities being discussed. Got it? Then colonization, or it is actually the British. Let me write this American spelling. Colonization. So what to do is this should be present in the first sentence. Urban division or architectural home keys, home styles, types of settlements, historical foundations, domestic arrangements, city defenses, the residents of the rulers, and the government building. So these are actually the headings. Let's move forward. And this is the topic over here. And you can stop my video for some time, and you can read that all. And you just read first paragraph, first sentence, second sentence, last sentence, and try to skip the center one if you don't feel the answer is there. So you can pause my video and revise all this, watch and read, and then you can start the video, resume the video, and then I'll give you the answers. You can go back and go forward to find out. I think you have written the answers. Now let's discuss. So actually, the number 1 is paragraph B, paragraph C, paragraph D, paragraph A, F, and G, with which it should be matched. For example, paragraph headings answer discussion. Paragraph B is the heading of the paragraph B is historical foundations. Why is so? Let's discuss. Paragraph B, it is written actually, in the 19th century, most towns were heavily fortified and the foundations of these walls are sometimes visible. So this is actually the underline the topic sentence in historical foundation. Let's discuss the case here. In this first question, the word foundation is in the topic sentence. Now look at that. Foundation is there, and you have to find the word foundation over here. Okay, here the word foundation is. Got it? So this does not automatically make for 6 VI the correct answer. However, it is a good reason to flag this up as a possibility. The headings also refer to history. So the reference to 19th century in the topic sentence tells us the paragraph is about the history. A quick skim of the paragraph confirms this. Got it. So, historical foundation, now read from here. In the 19th century, most towns were heavily fortified, and the foundations of these walls are sometimes visible. So, both the things are discussed over here, foundation and the history. So, this might be the historical foundation. This is the correct answer. Now, the paragraph C. The answer for paragraph C is the residence of the rulers. Now, first of all, look at the topic sentence. In the topic sentence, I have underlined this. The palaces were often very large. So the palaces are used by the rulers. So that's why it's a link, direct link with that. Now let's discuss. The topic sentence mentions the places which is where the rulers of Yoruba would likely live, and the heading mentioned the homes, residences of the rulers, so it is likely to be IX. Reading the rest of the paragraph confirms that the whole paragraph talks generally about the places in Yoruba. Don't be tricked by the colonization heading. This only refers to one sentence in the paragraph, not the whole paragraph. It is therefore a supporting point rather than the main idea. Now, paragraph D. The answer for paragraph D is urban divisions. Number one, look at the topic sentence. The town is divided into different sections. The town is divided into different sections, mean urban division. These are sections are actually showing the division. In some towns, there are regular, extended, or the other from the center of the town, the spokes of the wheel, this again now. The answer is first seen in the topic sentence. The word divided should have flagged this to use as a possibility. Notice the use of the synonyms urban to replace the term. It is common to see synonyms in the paraphrase here. The questions are either asked. The answer for paragraph E is architectural home styles. Why is that? Houses are rectangular and either have a courtyard in the center of the rooms, come off a central corridor. So this is actually the structure of a house. That's why it's about the architectural home styles. Now let's discuss further. The topic sentence starts to give you a clue that 4 is the correct choice of the paragraph headings as it discusses houses and their style. This is then discussed further in the supporting sentences that follow. Now, F, domestic or arrangements. The paragraph F has heading domestic arrangements. Why so? Now, look at the topic sentence. The builder or the most senior man gets a room either near the entrance or in a two-storied house next to the balcony. Okay, why is that? Actually, it's a domestic arrangement where the people are living. It really reflects this answer. Why? In this context, domestic mean of the relating to the home, so the heading is referring to the arrangements within the home. Again, just by reading the topic sentence, you can see that this paragraph is discussing homes arrangements, and skimming through the rest of the paragraph confirms this. Now paragraph G, town facilities. Number one, amenities vary. So amenities are the facilities and vary, it has variety in that. So town facilities might be the answer. Why so? Facilities is a synonym of amenities, so this is the first clue that it could fit this paragraph. But you need to read on the confirms that the paragraph is discussing the facilities of the town, which it is. So this was actually today's lecture. I believe that you will learn a lot from this lecture. You can stop, revise, and you can repeat this lecture again and again. Open your notebook and write on that notebook, and always watch the complete video so that you can get more advantages while learning. So please subscribe and share my channel with your fellows there.